Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the TradingView regression line tool, which is something that I kind of just came across and think is really cool. So stay tuned, let's get into it. Okay, so TradingView has this cool tool that I just discovered here today. Well, I've seen it before, but I've never really used it until I started playing around with it. It's Friday afternoon and, sort of headed towards the weekend. So I was just playing around on TradingView and I found this tool called the regression trend. So if you just go under here and you just go down, you can see regression trend. I want to show you guys something kind of cool about this thing. So if I draw from any 2 points, right, I go from here to the bottom of this trend, right? If I just draw that, then what it's going to do here is it actually sets up this entire channel for me here automatically. And I thought it was really cool because what it does is it really shows you kind of of course the line of sort of the regression line, right? The best fit there. But on top of that, it also has some really cool features that I figured we would play around with today. So, again, the more you know when it comes to TradingView, there's so many tools on this site, and this is not a promoted video or anything like that. I just really love tradingview.com, and you should probably get a free account if you don't have one. At least try it out. It's really cool. But so anyways, so I drew from the top of this move to the bottom of this move, and it gave me all of this, basically this channel here to look at. And check how interesting this is, because you can see at the top of these ranges and the bottom of these ranges, they're kind of respecting the moves. And it just so happens that my recent short on the AUD USD, which you might have seen from this recent video, will pop up a quick little snippet from that one. So, a couple areas of interest, we can mark some support here and support here. So I would love to see price get down to those levels before trying to move my stop loss, because from there, maybe we do see just a bounce back up. And in that case, I'll just protect the trade, take a break even and move on. But best case scenario would be it keeps dropping, breaks through support, and continues the trend that we saw on the higher time frames, like I mentioned in my trade post to members. So I said my 4-hour chart here looks pretty bearish. You can see I've been shorting this. I took a short here, covered here, took a short here, covered here, and now looking to take another short within the VIP group. So we'll see if that can play out. Well, in that video, I shorted the Aussie dollar, and it just so happens that it actually was right at the top of this 2 standard deviations move from the line of regression. Now, the regression line is this middle line, but what these 2 lines in the outer limits are, if we double click the actual line here, you can actually see the inputs. So the upper and lower deviations are right here. So I have it set to 2, but if you wanted to set it to or more or less, you just can adjust it there. But the idea here is it's just showing basically a automatic channel that is generated by the software here on tradingview.com, which is so cool. And it can give you an idea of maybe some upper limits or extremes that you may be interested in trading if you are a trend trader or a channel trader like myself. Some of my favorite setups are just simple channels where I'm looking to, sell rallies. And like I said earlier, I took a trade towards the later of this week and the week before. Both of those were really profitable trades for me on AUD USD, and they were poking up towards the upper limits of these channels. Now we can keep playing with this. Check this out. So we could actually just go from this move and look at all these opportunities that the line here kind of showed. It's so simple, but sometimes when it comes to trading, the simpler the better. So let me just real quick before I get too far along, let's read what TradingView actually has to say about the regression trend. Now, regression trends can be used in a way similar to parallel channels. The main difference is that there are upper and lower bands which are set at a user-defined number of standard deviations away from the baseline. This is a good tool to use to determine when a price is unusually far away from its baseline. Right? So it's just giving us like a reading of the trend and how far, maybe oversold or overbought we possibly could be in the context of the trend line that we're looking at. So of course you have the upper deviation and the lower deviation, which I showed you on the indicator itself. You can play with the inputs there, but I said that, or the upper deviation it says here, determines the number of standard deviations away from the base to set the upper channel. Essentially, this sets the distance between the center base and the edge of the upper channel. And same thing for the lower, setting the distance from the lower channel from the baseline. Now this is kind of cool because you can change the colors. I actually changed it from its default. We'll go back to my chart here. I liked it. I don't know, something about my charts. I like the green and red just kind of all over. You can see my RSI and my charting is all red and green on a sort of silvery grayish background, which, you know, it's to each their own. But this is something that, you know, when I get bored at the office, I'll just play around with styling and changing colors around just for the fun of it. I'm weird like that, but you know, you can make these things anything you like. If you're more of a purple and pink kind of person or whatever kind of charts that you like, then by all means, you can play with it. But I just thought that was cool and I wanted to share it with you. I know this is sort of a shorter video, but one more thing that I wanted to show you that was kind of cool about this is that this can be so quick to just apply to a bunch of different moves. So if I just wanted to say from there to there, show me what the regression line for that would look like, and bam, we could just do it again here, and there it is, right? And then again and again, it just shows you what the regression line for a period of price action looks like. There's a pretty straightforward back and forth channel. And then we could go even longer term. We could play around with and say, you know, what about this massive move from all the way over here down to here? What does that look like? And there it goes. And it's showing you in these cases some of the more extreme examples or readings that you may keep an eye on going forward, right? So if we were to extend this out and say, you know, let's say we were putting ourselves into this position here. Let me just clear this chart for a second. Let's say price was coming up into this zone again, and you said, okay, well, let's say we didn't know it was going to happen from here on. This is the replay function. This is actually a pro version only feature. So what I'm showing you here, the replay function, being able to click through the charts, is only available to the premium accounts. But I'm not going to lie, you guys, being a YouTuber kind of has its perks. They actually set me up with a free account. So, you know, your boy got all the free perks from tradingview.com.
I'm kind of a big deal.
But so special thanks to that TradingView. But yeah, so let's say, you know, price comes up to the top of this range and you say, wow, this is at the extreme level of that regression line. And I might be interested, if I'm looking for 2 standard deviations away for shorts, maybe I'm looking for that opportunity to kind of take advantage of that and to, you know, go with the trend there. So I really thought this was kind of a cool feature. It's not like it's a, you know, a super magical tool. It's not going to give you all the answers and, you know, make you rich or anything like that. Nothing in Forex is going to do that easily. It's all time and effort and spent a lot of time on the charts, all that good stuff that we talk about on the channel. But you know, the basic idea here is just using a simple software tool to basically help you find better setups really, really quick. So yeah, just figured I would share that with you guys today. Just a quick video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. And before you go, if you'd like to join our free Discord, we do have a free Discord which has tons of free downloads for you, and you can get some of our weekly analysis that's shared completely for free there. I'll leave a link down below in the description, which you can check out, and in the comments section, you can check it out there. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching today's video. There are more videos available on our channel here and here, so go ahead and click into that for some more free trading content. With that said, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time.